Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning and welcome to DHS Student News Broadcast. We're your anchors, Samira and Cameron.
Happy Monday, Chargers. There are 3 days left for our seniors and 15 days remaining for everybody else.
Hang in there, guys. We got this.
First up, we have Kayla Dominowski looking into the new Charger Shop managers.
The Dow High Charger Shop is now welcoming several new managers to the store. The change will take effect at the beginning of the 2019-2020 school year.
So as a manager, what we mainly do is we watch over the employees while they're working, and we also do some in-class and out-of-class kind of work with Mrs. Majestic. We make sure that all the problems with the register are fixed, whether there are problems or not.
After we're done with our job, we count all the money, and then we have a sheet that records everything, like our deposit, and on each register. And so they do like all the balances, and they just like total up all the sales.
Typically, to be a manager, you'd have to sign up with your name and your email, and you'd get an email from Mrs. Majestic, which she would schedule your interview. Your interview would be with all the other managers, but like within that year. And then they'd like decide that way. But what I had to do was that Mrs. Majestic kind of recruited me, just saying like, hey, we have a managing spot opening. If you want it, it's yours, kind of thing.
I really like being involved in school activities, and so I think that in doing Charger Shop and wanting to go into business, it was kind of just a natural progression to move into being a manager. And so I'm really excited for the fashion shows next year and kind of heading those up rather than just participating in them.
I'm excited to like see the new workers who come in next year and just like, I don't know, be friendly with them and show them how to do everything.
I think I'm most excited for like promoting the Charger Shop and working in it, kind of like having that leadership position, because I'm usually in leadership positions when it comes to doing stuff like organizing, and I think I would be really good at it.
I think once like we get everything running, I'd want to make it so that we're like more actively like meeting like what the students at our school want, and, like more personally connecting with everyone. But other than that, there's something like specific in mind at the moment, but I think that with the team, it's a really great group of kids, and we'll get a lot done.
Did you see that awesome story by Kayla?
Yeah, I'm so excited to see these new Charger Shop managers next year.
Me too. Can't wait to buy some more cookies.
If they have them.
True.
Monday, May 20th at 3:30. That's today. Go Green will be holding its regular Monday meeting in the greenhouse this week. There's lots to do, both inside and out. We have rain barrels to make and tables to assemble, and if the weather cooperates, we have outside landscaping projects to work on. Bring a friend and we'll see you at 3:30 in the greenhouse. Hey, did you hear the SBL Teacher of the Year award went to Mr. Ransom?
No way! He's the teacher of the auto tech classes.
Let's go to the award, the auto program, as well as the big car show put on by the auto tech students.
Vroom vroom!
Recently, a teacher at Dow High, Lance Ransom, won the Saginaw Valley League Teacher of the Year award.
This is a yearly award that recognizes excellent teaching in our school.
We were able to get an inside look at how the Teacher of the Year is chosen.
Now we're here with Mr. Meitler, a member of the committee who picks the winner.
So the 15-member panel, I guess you could say, of the Saginaw Valley League selects a Teacher of the Year based on some criterias. One, they'd have to be a full or part-time teacher in the district for 5 years, and they have to just demonstrate excellent teaching in the classroom.
Now we'll go over to Mr. Ransom, the recipient of the award.
It was one of those things I didn't expect at all, especially being a shop teacher. When I first started teaching, they were like, typically CT instructors don't get this nomination, not because we don't do a good job, but simply because we're not typically, as far as the numbers of students that we're working with, like a lot of academic teachers, it's not uncommon to have 150 students that they're working with, where I work with like 60 or 70. So just that was kind of embedded in my head when I first started teaching for like the last 12 years. And then it's like all of a sudden I'm Teacher of the Year. Plus all of the, as I've watched this over the years, watching what teachers have gotten this nomination, I mean, these are incredibly dedicated people, and they're sort of heroes, mentors, that type of thing. And then when you're that person, it's surreal. It was really kind of crazy. That's why I bawled my eyes out. So it just reaffirms what we're doing here, and that people are recognizing that and seeing the importance.
The car care and other auto shop classes provide a real-world experience. Students work in a lab environment to apply skills and knowledge on vehicles.
What's important about this class is the real-world application, like how you can take this class and apply it to literally anything automotive. Like from this class, I've been state certified in electrical, suspension and steering, and brakes. Like I went to the state and took a test, and like I'm recognized. Just the other day, all thanks to Mr. Ransom, me and my buddy, we got first place over at STS, and like I wouldn't have been able to just do that without anything from this class.
This is probably going to be one of the most practical classes that they'll take in high school. I always tell people that everybody's going to own a vehicle, and even if you don't do this for a career, knowledge is power. So even if you're not going to fix your own vehicles, if you go to a shop and you have a basic understanding of your vehicle, it's going to allow you to not get taken advantage of. I kind of think car care should be like required, because everybody is going to own a vehicle. So whether if it's just checking oil or changing a tire, that's just good common stuff. So practical stuff.
All right, my name is Dylan. I'm showing a 1987 Chevy Scottsdale.
So I have a few questions for you, Dylan. What inspired you to do this car show?
The thing that inspired me was, all my friends were getting in this and doing this, and, I just wanted to join along, so that's about it.
How do you feel like you can win this car show?
I feel as though I really don't have a shot. I just really wanted to enter just to show all the work I've done and everything like that.
All right, thank you.
For sporting events today, we have an away boys JV golf, an away meet for boys varsity gold track, home game for boys JV and boys varsity baseball, and freshman boys baseball is away.
We also have away meets for girls junior varsity and girls varsity softball, and an away game for girls varsity soccer. Yeehaw, Chargers! Happy birthday goes out to Zoe Angel, Ashlyn Bernard, Vincent Bean, Sierra Dillon, Cassandra Fuchs, Sophia Gonzalez, Owen Gornicki, Kyan Harper, and Samantha Sherman. Have a great day.
Amazing show, Chargers. To top off the broadcast, we have seniors share their favorite memories from their time at Dow High.
I'd say my favorite memory was my senior year. I went over my absences in my first semester, and I was scrambling to study for all my exams because you have to get a 70% or higher to pass the class. And then we had snow days for two of the exam days, and I didn't have to take any of them because I was getting a good enough grade, so that was pretty awesome.
My time in class with Mr. Schwarzkopf, he kind of showed me what I wanted to do in life and what I wanted to pursue.
My favorite memory of high school is football Fridays with the band marching through the hallways, and then home football games on later that night.
I'm going to miss hanging out with Mr. Schwarzkopf and having team sports with Miss Will.
I think what I'll miss most is getting to see all my friends every day, because that was usually what made my day.
Probably my friends from Palm.
I guess for Dow, it would be the culture and the spirit of everybody in the student body and the staff. It's kind of like everybody's I know it's kind of cheesy to say a big family, but it really is kind of like a big family. Everybody knows each other and everybody's nice.
Don't forget, distribution of yearbooks is today in the cafeteria at 2:25. And if you didn't get one, don't worry, you can get it for $70.
The seniors' last day is Wednesday, which is also when the senior edition of The Update comes out, along with the student literary magazine Fragments.
Be sure to come to the seniors' last assembly Wednesday. There will be a basketball game, staff against students. If you want to sign up, talk to Paige Messick.
Thanks for watching.